What's up everyone and welcome to you in this daily Excel chart update. By the way, it's not really Excel chart today, but anyway, daily update on Bitcoin, the first public daily update. So real pleasure to be live on the YouTube channel. Hope that you're all doing very well as always. I'm just going to pop the chat out really yeah, right here. Bam, right there. Hi mate, hey mate, welcome, welcome to you in here. I'm just going to check that the sound is working well and that everything is working well. From here, bam. Yes, it's working well. Do we have a good quality here? Yes. All right, nice. So it's working well. Pretty cool. Nice. All right, so we're good to start in that case. Wait, it's telling me that there is an error with the quality here. No, it's working. I don't know why it's telling me this, but anyway, that's not a problem. It's working. Anyway, so yeah, pretty cool to be live. First daily update, and we're going to update, of course, Bitcoin. We're going to update everything here. Chicken here, welcome mate. By the way, chicken. Look at this here, right there. Chicken is now an Elliott Wave master on the Discord server. He learned Elliott Wave here on the, I mean, did a course here for a few months, and he is now here for a few years, and he is doing some very cool charting. For example, we got the Cardano account. I remember now. You know the Cardano account we have done, by the way, in the last public update. So it was the live stream here, the Elliott Waves live charting here, and discount. He helped me in discount right here. It's pretty cool, to be honest. So he is now an Elliott Wave master. He already posted some TAs for XRP and Solana that is available here for VIP. So pretty cool. So welcome to you, mate, as an Elliott Wave master on Discord 7. As always, if you learn the content, if you're out and you're learning, and I see that you are doing some good TAs, you're going to be rewarded. So yeah. Anyway, that's really nice. So I hope that you're the first one, but not the last one. But anyway, yeah, pleasure to do this really. So, sorry again for my voice. By the way, yeah, sorry if I have to go really quickly during the live stream, maybe for 1 minute. I have the delivery today, possibly. So yeah, normally it's around 11 a.m. But yeah, depending if we do have one other live stream, it's gonna be there, or maybe before, it depends. But normally it will be around 11 a.m. So in 1 hour for me. But anyway, so today, Bitcoin, I'm gonna move this on the left. If you have some questions, you can ask your questions in the chat right here. Really feel free. Okay, real pleasure as always for me to answer you. And we're good to start with the daily update. So as always, how I am trading. This is very important to understand this before to look for wave and everything. Every day I'm looking for some levels. Okay, so here for example, today we have no levels to add on the chart. I'm just checking out Excel charts here. Oh my god, my voice. I'm just checking out Excel charts here. Okay, so I'm not checking out the order flow. I mean, for the entries, yes, but otherwise I'm looking at all of this. So naked session, path control, TPOs, day negative path control every week negative path control every month negative path control. Okay, in addition to these levels, I'm just going to look at the normal levels, for example, daily, weekly, monthly on the chart here. Okay, with the daily close, monthly close, weekly close. The thing is here, we have no new levels, so this is what we can look for. Okay, here, if we push high, we can look for a swing third part of the top right there. We're reading, this is how I'm trading, you know, we have to first of all look for the levels. So what we can look here with the levels, what we can look for a trade. If we get step by step clearly to the upside, to the downside, and once we have done this, we're just going to see the waves, to see the possible moves we're going to do today on Bitcoin. Okay, it's how I'm trading personally, and we just have to trade next the targets we plan now with the levels, and in addition with the waves, with the order flow, so to speak. We just have to read the order flow next into these targets to make a decision if we have or not to take a trade. Okay, so for example, we got a very good reaction on that low here. That was pretty cool. That was the front run of the flat we have planned yesterday with VIP, so pretty cool. We also have been able to long here this breakout going to the first target here. That was a naked session path from here, by the way, hit to the absolute dollar. That's pretty crazy. From here, bad data for a short trade, so we just got another retest. From here, very good data for a long, another bad data by the way here for a short. So again, we can do a retest, continue swing through pound or a continuation. This is a way to trade really when you have bad data. Okay, for some trades. But anyway, so yeah, you're going to learn normally a lot in this daily update. I'm not going to cover, you know, the order flow in depth and everything here, like cover the MC reaction, for example, is something I'm going to keep for VIPs, because I don't want to make this public. Okay, this is something that is absolutely pure gold, and so I just really don't want to that much people know it really. Okay, we can say it like this, because yeah, of course, more people know it, more people, I mean, less it's going to work at the end. Okay, so I really don't want to make this public. This is in the course. It's for VIPs and apprentices, but yeah, anyway. But yeah, we got some very, very good, so it was, yeah, here we got a very, very, very good reaction of the low. But anyway, so yeah, we're still going to cover a bit the order flow, of course, to see the trap, long absorption, all of this, no reason about this. We're going to cover a bit of this. But anyway, so yeah, if we push her, so we can now remove that level right here. If we push her, get acceptance here above the value high, maybe we'll have another pull of this right there. No, it looks okay. If I pull the fixed range like this, what we have, path control value low here. If we take this section only, path control. All right. Yeah, not the best, but anyway. So yeah, we just have to look for, if we break here, if we get acceptance above for a swing third pound the highs, okay, right here, or swing third pound or a failed auction. So swing third pound is just when, for example, you have the high here, okay, you take the high just with a wick and you close below the price high, okay. A failed auction is just when you get acceptance above, you spend some time and then you retrace. That's a failed auction. A swing third pound just bam, quick move up, quick move down with just a wick above here. Okay, that's the difference. So swing third pound or failed auctions, where you're going to be traded this based off the reaction, okay, on the order flow. If you get acceptance, how is no swing third pound or failed auction, we're just going to look for the day negative path control. Okay, the thing is now, if we get acceptance above this day negative path control, we have some single prints here above. Okay, what means a single print? It means it's like a gap, for example. If you get acceptance into a gap, you expect the gap to be filled. Okay, the bottom, if you're below, is going to be a resistance, and the top, if you're still below, is a resistance also. Okay, if you're above this gap, the bottom, the top of the gap is going to be a support, and the bottom of the gap is going to be a support. But if you get acceptance into the gap, you expect the gap to be filled. A single print is exactly the same. Okay, a single print, by the way. So here, if we get acceptance into the single print, we expect it to be filled and to go to the top of it. So we have many single prints here, so I can be really fast if I have to push high here. Okay, next target monthly level. If you get acceptance above this monthly level, we can look for the daily up to the value low here. There is a price range value low. If we get acceptance above this, we just have to look for the swing third pound at the top. If we do not swing third pound or do a failed auction, by the way, we're just going to look for the weekly level. Okay, I'm just going to stop here. Not really useful to go a lot higher, a lot more down. To be honest, we just want to give you the levels above. A bit above, so you can really trade the chart, really. Okay, and so yeah, in these levels, we're just going to check and read the order flow to, and of course, take the context with the waves. Okay, for example, this, we're going to do some wave charting. We're going to see the context if this is good or bad. Okay, but we're really mainly going to read the order flow in there and make a decision if we have or not to take a trade. Okay, so yeah, swing third pound or no swing, swing third pound failed auction here. If we don't do any of this, bam, weekly level above. Okay, so you can really see the price on the right here. Really copy these levels, add them on your chart, and you'll be able to trade this good. Then to the downside, first of all, we can look for the path control, then the value low. Okay, we just have to read the reaction of this. For example, here that was very, very good for a long term on the order flow. Path control value low. If we load this, we can look for a swing third pound of the lows right here. If we do not swing third pound or do a failed auction, by the way, we're going to look for the weekly level right here with a low time frame confluence down to the value high. Okay, so I'm gonna go on the 15 minutes here. So weekly to the value high. Okay, all these zone of support where we planted long, by the way. That's why I plan along here, because it's a very, very big zone of support. Okay, if we break this, we can simply look for a new low to be made. So swing third pound or failed auction. If we don't do a swing third pound or failed auction, we're just going to look for the next target. So weekly negative path control to the day negative path control here. Okay, weekly negative path control to the day negative path control, first zone of support, second zone of support here, day negative path control to the daily. I really let you pause the stream, copy the levels, add this support on your chart, and you should be good to trade the chart. Okay, I'm not going to go more down. It's not really useful, to be honest with you. Okay, this is good enough. And to the upside also. So yeah, that's a plan really on a lower time frame. You can say that this is what you need for day traders. The levels you need for day traders. You can also add, if you want, a range here, a consolidation. So it's from the bottom here, to be honest with you, from the bottom here, bam, to the top we have done. Okay, that give us maybe a good middle. I didn't check it, that one, but that give us, yeah, by the way, that give us a good middle, as you can see over the channel. If you remove this, oops. Support, 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 lose, reclaim, support, fake the dump, support, support here. So yeah, very, very good channel, to be honest with you. That can be something to be aware of, as you can see with a value low here, bit of confidence there with a possible swing third pound low. That's a nice zone of support. For example, where for day trades we can look for a long trade. Now it depends if we get a long reaction or not in there. Okay, on the order flow. That can be something good. Okay, this turret here. Now yeah, we have to check out the wave. Now we have to check out the wave to get a bit of a context of everything. First of all, as always on the lower time frame, I'm sometimes the waves are good, sometimes the waves are bad. Here it's okay, to be honest with you, but the thing is, the lower time frame, you're going to plan some different possibilities. Okay, you're going to plan some scenarios, and you have to trade these scenarios clearly. Okay, if you push up, you know in what we are. If you go down, you know in what we are. If you just range bound, you know in what year. Okay, so here on the lower time frame is what we plan on Sunday with VIP. So that's an updated bearish count, by the way. But a bullish, I'm just gonna go by the way on this very quickly, so you can see a bit first the context and everything here. I'm not going to repeat myself, you know, on a bigger wave. You know this already. If you want to get some more details, you have to watch the previous Sunday yes, the previous Sunday update, or the previous the previous video public update, by the way, on the YouTube channel. Let me just check that very quickly where it is. So you have to go on the YouTube channel right there, bam, and you can go in the video right here, and this is the long setup, by the way, the long setup video here. Just go and check this out. You get all the context, everything clear here. Okay, I'm not going to repeat myself on this, otherwise it's gonna be very long, and I'm trying to make these daily updates not too long, so it's not too boring for you. You don't have to watch an hour or maybe more of content really to get all the plan. Okay, so here double XY, if you remember good, so double XY X and Z. Okay, the Z wave have already an invalidation, sorry, but the double XY here still not reached the 1618. Okay, so I'm personally looking at paying a lot attention to the 161 here, because also we have some big support below here with the levels. Okay, so they're really going to be trade off based of the order of the reaction, the order flow here. Yes, I'm not saying you have to long here, you have to set some limit here. I'm going to market order here only if you have good data on the order flow. That's the only thing I'm going to do here. Okay, so that's a long trade we can plan up to this maximum, or even higher, by the way, it's possible too, if we're really in the wave 1 to big bullish move. But we already got by with a daily time frame invalidation, so it's a bit more probable to be in this wave 2 already. But anyway, so yeah, the main idea to not be super bullish, to not be super bearish, if we do this double XY here, okay, and we do this configuration, is simply to look for a bigger W, X, and Y, or bigger A, B, C flat. That's why this trade can go that high. Okay, we can also be in a WXY, okay, X and Z. So in that case, the X wave here have to retrace minimum 38.2. So we just have to pull the fib from the low we're going to make to the top right here of the first X wave, and from here we just have to look for the 38.2 minimum. This is what we have to reach to get another move to the downside. Okay, minimum here. Now if we do a bigger double XY, we just have to pull the fib to the very beginning of the double XY, so to speak, this double XY right here. If I can just remove this from this bigger double XY, okay, W, X, and Y. The X wave have to retrace minimum in this white line. Okay, right here, that is the 30. It have to retrace minimum 30 to be valid. So this is where we can look for a first take profit, or for a first zone of reaction for another move to the downside. Okay. Now if we do a flat, we can of course retrace 90%, get and move to the downside here with a 1, 2, 3, or 5, okay, or we can look for a running or an extended flat, so to speak, to go to the 105 to the 123, 127. Again, we'll have more chance to go there, but sometimes if the market is a bit forget, we can go to the 105 or 113. 113, that is a stock market retracement, by the way, but that can absolutely play on the crypto market sometimes, and the 105 just for a swing for a pan. Okay, and this happens sometimes, so when the market is not very good with the wave. But anyway, so yeah, that's the plan really, just to get a context here. Again, the bottom can be in. Okay, we got some good long reaction at some point. For example, yesterday, like I say here, we got a good long reaction here. We got also a good long reaction over there, over on the very low here. I can't remember, but Remy got something good also. Just a bit risky because we've got massive absorption in the highs. But yeah, here that was a very good long setup, to be honest with you. We got here, so very nice. And so yeah, now we can look for the Z wave and the Y to be done. Already look for the X wave, but as always, the most probable will be to look for another move to the downside. Okay, so to go to the 161 to the long target we plan. So what we can look for in that case here is simply so by the way, the small wave I've done, I did with this is a double XY normally here. Let me check that really quickly. Yeah, double XY here. So I'm just going to copy the waves here so you can see a bit what we can look for here on Bitcoin. Bam. Perfect. So these are the more likely waves. Again, keep in mind that the Y leg and the Z wave here can be done here. Okay, it's possible, but the most probable still remain to go to the 1618 minimum. Again, depending on the direction we're going to get here. Maybe we're going to do a swing flip pound at low, get acceptance low here. It depends on the direction we're going to get. But this is, as a trader, this is a long we have to plan and we have to look at. Really, this is something we have to be aware of as a trader. We cannot, it's impossible to not think about this as a trader. But anyway, let's just now move on the lower time frame. Just gonna remove this long trade if I can. I don't know where this is, right here. Right there. So lower time. Basically, I'm gonna keep this like that. Okay, and I'm gonna go on the chart right there. yeah, by the way, 2 charts here we have. So yeah, lower time frame. So what we're looking for here is a possible B wave. Okay, B wave, so a correction to go more down, but we still have to plan what if we push a lot higher, if we go down, or if we're sideways. Sideways will just be a continuation of the correction. Upside will be this, okay, this plan right here, bullish. That will be the upside plan, really, okay, with a wave to here, by the way. With another, if you pay attention here, we'll have a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So another 1, 2, 3, or 5, and bigger rise, okay. Or as always, a BTC exam, but keep in mind that as always, this is a lower time frame. It can change very quick. We can absolutely go more down here directly. Why? Simply because that can be not a leading, but for example, a W XY with an ABC zigzag. That's why the lower time frame, you cannot trade only Elliott wave. You have to use the order flow to make decisions if you have or not to take a trade. That's very, very, very important to understand this. Okay, Elliott wave is very good, but it's even better if you add something else to you to trade it clearly. Okay, use something else such as exo charts. But anyway, so that will be the bullish plan. It's really just in case we push higher, okay? I'm not taking this mainly, but we have to be aware. I don't know what is this square, by the way, but anyway, we have to be aware of this as a trader. Okay, as a day trader, we have to be aware of this possibility if we have to push a lot higher. So this will be the first possibility. Again, I'm not saying this is the first. I'm saying this is the first, but it's not because this is the first. That is the most probable one. The more I'm personally looking for low on Bitcoin mainly. So the most probable one still remain this, you know, with a correction in the B wave that is here. Okay, B wave correction to make that C wave to the downside into minimum the 161 here, the long target. Now all depends on the direction we're going to get here. Maybe we're going to get another move to the downside into the a lot lower than this. It's absolutely possible, to be honest, but the most probable still is this. Okay, but anyway, so let's just come back on this. This is in that case a more likely way we can plan. Okay, this is what we planned with VIPs yesterday here. Now we just adapt the count with the wave we have done, the new stuff we have done here. Okay, I'm going to explain myself on this. Where is this right here? Yeah, this is what we have planned yesterday with VIPs here. Again, so ABC zigzag. Okay, so W, X, and Y with another A, B, C zigzag. Okay, this is what we have been also training yesterday. So pretty cool, to be honest. And so from here, yeah, A, B, C. Can the C be done here already? It's a lot less likely. Why? Because here the thing is we'll have a leading. Okay, we'll have a leading here. So we'll have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how we have been able, by the way, to long next. Okay, in that case, that's a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if we don't have the wave 4 and 5, in that case, this is simply an ABC zigzag. Here, if we start the C wave with an ABC zigzag, it's because we can look for an ending. Okay, so in that case, that's an ending. So in that case, we can look for a wedge to the upside. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then the wave 5 here. Okay, keep in mind, again, as I said earlier, this is a lower time frame. We can get some invalidations very quick. Just to give you a bit of a context of this range right here, it can absolutely not plays out. That's why this is, yeah, that's a lower time frame. That's why I'm using the order flow in addition to this. But these are some possible ideas and some really probable ideas, to be honest. Okay, so yeah, just be aware of this. But anyway, so here in that case, ending the second configuration of this, okay, is simply if you go there, what we planned yesterday is a possible ABC flat we planned with VIPs. Okay, so this first leading here, so A wave, B retracement with an A, BC flat, front run of the 120 extension right there. If you pay attention here, bam, front run against here of the 120 extension. From here, bam, get another 5 ways to start the C. The C, that's what we can drop directly to. It really depends on the direction we're going to get from that retest here. Here, C wave, you can see here we just take the previous high, so the C wave can already be done. The Y leg can be truncated, the B wave can be done, and we can look for a drop, a continuation. So that's why, as you can see, the lower time frame is, it's good to use a wave, but we have to use something else to be able to trade good. Okay, we cannot trade only a wave on a lower time frame, except sometime where the waves are very good. But for example, here there are other many possibilities, so we have really to trade the order flow in addition to this. Okay, but that's something possible. For example, here now, yeah, personally I will be looking for a bit of a bigger stuff, for example, because yeah, as always, to do a truncated Y leg is less probable than to make not a truncated Z wave, the Y leg, by the way. So yeah, that's the second configuration really. Okay, of this correction to go more down. Just gonna remove this, by the way. Now we don't really care anymore. We are good with this. And so yeah, so now, yeah, what we have, by the way, now on the lower time frame here, we have another possibility, as I said earlier. Okay, so well, bam, like before, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in that case, A, B, C zigzag, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, a leading appear in the A wave of an ABC zigzag, or in a wave 1 of an impulsive, or another leading by the way. So here, if I have a leading, again, that's a lower time frame. That can be a double XY with an ABC zigzag. The lower time frame can be really tricky sometimes. But anyway, this is a game. We have to adapt with this. Okay, we have to trade with this. It's still possible to make money, such as using the order flow. Okay, but anyway, so here in the case wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that case, we look for a wave A, B, C zigzag, or wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, by the way, impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now, yeah, with the context here, if that's an ABC zigzag before and the low of the B wave was here, then in case we can look more likely for an ABC zigzag, and so for a wave ending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wedge to the upside. Yes, the wave 4 can break the wave 1 top. It can go between the wave 1 and the wave 4, cannot break, of course, the wave 2 low. This is an ending. This is absolutely possible. This is not an impulsive. Okay, so of course an impulsive cannot with the wave 4 break the wave 1 top, but with an ending or a leading, it's possible to do it. Okay, so yeah, that's the plan really on the lower time frame. This is all, I mean, yeah, what you have to be aware of clearly as a trader for day trading. To the upside, to the downside, everything is planned. Okay, and of course once the C is done, once Y is done. So for example here, if the C is done here, for example, either Y is done here and the B is done here. Okay, now I want to see 5 ways to the downside to reach this 1618 minimum. Okay, we are just going to look for a long trade there. So yeah, I don't know if you have some questions on this, on the plan, on the wave. Maybe there is something very, very complex you don't understand, because yeah, for day trading, as always, not, I mean, trading is not easy. Okay, a wave is not easy. If you have to know the theory, but once you know the theory, the waves on the market are a lot more different. So it's you have to make your experience with it. So yeah, if this is a bit complex, really ask your questions. These daily updates are here and made for this, really, to answer your questions too. So really, if you have some questions, feel free. Okay, no, it's not daily, cool. And by the way, yeah, completely forgot, but today we have the Fed right here, okay, right there. So I really don't care about the news. I'm going to tell you this. I really don't care about the result or about the news. I'm just taking this because it helped to time a possible move on Bitcoin. Okay, for example, here for me at 4 p.m. French time, GMT +1, you have to go on the right here, okay, in the tab right here with the calendar normally, yeah, and you can get, if you just turn the important stuff right here from the US, you're going to get a Fed here. So yeah, you can get all the important time and dates that can move the market. But again, I don't care about the result, as I say. I really don't care. I'm just trying the chart, the direction of the order flow, all of this. For example, when you have some big volatility, I'm going to go on the 10-second chart. I'm going to trade the 10-second chart off from the order flow. Otherwise, I don't care about the result of the news. It's not useful at all for me. But yeah. But yeah, it's helpful day traders to time, for example, some possible moves. So maybe, for example, now we're just going to be range bound until 4 p.m. before to get a bigger rise, or maybe a drop directly here if the C wave is done like this with a Y leg truncated, all of this really. Okay, so as what I was explaining before. Yes bro, welcome mate. So I don't know if you have some questions on this. And by the way, as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. That's a big reward of my work, really. So thank you so much if you do it. Welcome to you here. And if you don't want to miss any updates, don't forget to turn on notifications. Very important. But anyway, sorry. So yeah, I don't know. I don't see any questions right now. So what we can do here is maybe move a bit on the order flow. 30 minutes, let's just check what we have really quickly here. We still have this massive absorption, bam on the top, so high, low, high. Okay, so absorption here on the top. So you can see we have a high on the right, but here a high, low, high. So what it means that we'll have some people with market orders longing here, and we'll have some people with limited orders placing some limited order shorts and absorbing all these market order longs coming in. And this is visible thanks of the CVD here, D bars here, where you can see divergence on it. Okay, so yeah, absorption here. What do we have here? High, low, high, low, high. Bit of a bullish divergence here on the low, high, low on the right. So bit of absorption also on the lows here to be aware of. Not crazy because here we do have a low, low, high, low. Yeah, a bit of absorption on the lows too, to be honest with you. That can play out next. Here, for example, we have a low, low, high, low. So yes, we do have absorption on the lows, by the way. Do I have anything? possible small absorption down the lows, you can see here. Depending what we're going to get next, but yeah, we don't have any absorption on the highs here. Just a bigger time frame one before. Okay, interesting. Do I have any millions of traffic trades? 2 million of shorts here, 5 millions of longs here. We don't really care now. By the way, still have to be aware of this. 3 millions on the very top. 1 million here. Alright, do I have any traffic trades here? No, we have no traffic trades here on Bitcoin. Alright. Let's check the 1 minute really quickly here. Nothing crazy at all for the moment. Now, yeah, just 2 seconds, please. All right, sorry. By the way, I see some message now on the chat. So, poor video quality. I'm really going to read this, but just want to make sure the quality is good. Normally, it should be good, mate. I checked this before, and normally here. You have to go in the settings here and add some quality here. Normally, as you can see next, you have some HG here. Normally, the quality is okay. You have to go in here in the settings and to add the quality here to the maximum one. And yeah, it's not the best of the best quality. I don't know why. There is an error message on the... yeah, you're right, by the way, the quality is very bad now. Oh yeah, it's because I'm checking this at the same time. That's the reason why. Wait, let me see here. That's... yeah, it's better now. All right, now I mean yeah, not a bit. Yeah, I'm going to try to fix this. I don't know why it do not support the quality. You change the video resolution. The current resolution is no, which is not supported for this configuration. Open widgets. Resolution is... that's weird. I was streaming in 4K before that was working. But anyway, really weird. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to fix this in the next update, but it seems okay for me on the stream here. To be honest, you can see it's not that. It's fine. We can see everything really well. To be honest, you have to go in the settings and increase the quality if you. Yeah, the quality has been okay. Really weird. Anyway, yeah, but I'm gonna still try to fix it because I have an error message on the streaming stuff. But anyway, so let's just come back here. So it was here. Hey mate, in your trading career, did you see wave 3 less than 100%? I have to rethink. I mean, the thing is, for a leading, yes, you're going to get a less than 100%, but for an impulsive, normally it should reach minimum 100%. So normally it will not happen. Yeah, I'm just going to show you the example. For example, I don't know why there is clear again. For example, for a wave, so leading, okay, so wave, bam, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it can reach less than 100%, but we don't care about the extension of this. We don't care about the retracement. We don't care about the extension. There are some probabilities on this, but personally for me, it's too random. So that's why I'm not paying attention to the fibs on this. So yeah, but for an impulsive, the wave 3 normally should reach minimum. We have only 2% to reach the 100%, but it can reach only the 100%, and it should reach minimum the 100%. Okay, this is normally the minimum it have to reach to be valid. So normally it should reach this, and I'm not sure I saw something. It was a leading if that was less than 100%. And I'm taking this as a leading or an ending. It depends on the context, of course. But yeah. It's telling me again there is an error with the stuff. Right, I'm just gonna check again that the quality is good. Yeah, it's good, still okay. All right, weird. Anyway, so I just come back here, bam, bam, bam. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, mate. Are we long-term bullish? That's something only time can confirm fully, but if we're in the wave 2 already here, so to speak, this right there, long-term bullish, it's impossible to say again. Why? Because the thing is, yes, this can be sideways impulsive to start a bull market, okay, this right there. But the thing is, if we have a sideways correction and we make another sideways, what is the other point possible? It's simply an ABC zigzag, so it can be also a correction to come down. So only time can really fully confirm us. The most probable, the most easiest case will be, okay, we're in a wave 1, 2, 3, or 5, and we're bullish. But as always, we can be, of course, in an A, B, C zigzag. Why? Because the small wave of these two bands are exactly the same. Here we have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive, or a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading. Okay, here we have an impulsive. Here we have a correction. Can be a triangle, even in a wave 2 wave. It's very, very, very rare. In a B wave, it's okay. We can get double XY, A, B, C flat, for example, all of this. And then we can get, in the wave 3, we'll have a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive only. In a C wave, we'll have an impulsive or an ending. So as you can see here, we have an impulsive here possible for both counts. And so only time can fully confirm. So to say if we're really fully bullish or fully bearish, it's impossible to say. And people that are going to tell you, we are fully bullish, oh my God, we're going to RDK. That's bullshit, because it's impossible to say it really. Okay, only time will really fully confirm as this. For now, we don't have to trade this. Yes, that's the main idea for now, to be in a wave 1, 2. But there are also some bearish count. There are also all of these clear here that are still valid at the moment, and it's impossible to say if we're fully bullish or not. But that's a possibility, and it looks probable, to be honest with you, to be in this. Not gonna lie, to be in this wave 1, 2, 3, 5, or this ABC zigzag, A, BC zigzag, to minimum go a bit higher, minimum take the high. This is what we should do, minimum. But yeah, the best will be to get a continuation, depending really of the size we're going to make of the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 year. Really depend on this, to be honest. For example, here, if we reclaim right there, we make a wave 1, a wave 2, a very, very small wave 2, another wave 1, another wave 2 here. Oh my God, that will be very, very bullish in that case, because we're going to do some very, very, very small wave 2. And next, when this happens, we make some crazy push-up, so to speak. We're going to make a wave 3, 4, 5, another wave 3. I mean, really, we're going to start something really crazy next. If we do this, for example, we recognize that in here we have a wave 1, 2 with a very, very, very crazy small wave 2. Yes, that's something possible. But again, even if we do some crazy wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's maybe just to make, still the ABC zigzag, A, B, C zigzag. In that case, no wave 4 and 5, just a drop. Okay? So to say we're fully bullish, are we more likely bullish or not? We have to confirm the wave 2 bomb here, to be honest with you, to say this. Okay, we'll have to confirm this, but for now it's impossible to say if we're more bullish, more bearish. I mean, we're more in this configuration, but are we in the more bullish 1, 2, 3, or 5 here, or the A, B, C zigzag? For now, only time will confirm. We'll have to start this right here to be able to recognize this minimum a bit. Okay, so yeah, hope that answers the question. But yeah, people are going to tell you we're super bullish, we're super bearish, or whatever. I mean, for example, now we're going to warrant case the bottom is in. It's possible, but it's impossible to say. I mean, the guy have a crystal ball, so why? Normally, you cannot say that. Then, of course, the probabilities are going to help to say this, to be able to say this, but for the moment, it's not possible to say it. So, yeah, that's the answer, to be honest. View quality perfect. For me, the quality has been okay. Nice, perfect. Thanks for the feedback of this. So yeah, I don't know if you have some other questions. Now we are reaching close. Yeah, one more path control here. That would be nice to hit that path control, to be honest with this direction there. What we have there. What we have here, some few, nothing crazy at all. Yips. And by the way, yeah, this afternoon I'm going to make the by the way, wait, what day we are right now? Well, Tuesday, right? Yeah. So I'm going to do the second second part, if you can say second part. I'm going to do a continuation of this live stream. That is, the Elliott Wave live channeling. I'm gonna go and do the where it is. I posted this here. .LTC Ethereum BTC. This one I will see, and CKB. I'm gonna do this in 1 or 2 this afternoon. Okay, And with VIPs, we plan so Solana, some other coins here. With VIPs, I'm going to do this, and I'm gonna start this on Wednesday. For members only here, but yeah, tomorrow today, by the way, this afternoon we're going to cover .LTC, Ethereum, BTC, CKB. I mean, one or two, depending on how long it takes to make it coin TA. We're going to see the possibilities, bigger time frame. Then we're going to move on a lower time frame. Very, very, very nice, by the way. Just to show you this very quickly, but that's a very, very nice example of what happens. What happened, by the way, just before the move to the downside. Let me just show you this very quickly. If you go here on a lower time frame, you go on this, and you go here before the drop. Okay, this is, you know, how people should oh, by the way, very nice long trade here. Anyway, this is how people should learn it, really, you know, for the head and shoulders and everything, because the thing is, when people are learning this, they're looking, you know, for the continuation of this, for the breakout. So they're going to short here with a stop loss both, or maybe no stop loss, by the way, or for example here they're going to look for a breakout, break to the upside here with a continuation here, or break to the downside with a continuation. The most probable case you're going to do is to do the opposite of this. You're going to break this to the downside, fake the down, clearly trap some shorts, take the stop loss, and once you have done it, or just take the stop loss entry, for example, and then do the final move. For example, exactly what happened here. We have, so here the shoulder, here we have the hit, oops, we have the hit here, and here we have the next shoulder. What we have here, we have, so the neckline, if I'm mistaken, this is the name of this. What we do here, we break this to the downside first, okay? We break this to the downside a second time, so people will short here, and from here we do a very quick move to the upside to just break all the people shorting here with a big leverage, all the people getting a close liquidation, all the people short here, by the way, yeah, short here so that have the stop loss now entry, so to take the stop loss entry, and just to get some liquidations here of people shorting here, trying to thinking that, oh my god, this is breaking out, bam, big move to the downside, oh my god, let's take this right there, let's pull it right there here to get the breakout target. I'm just going to take profit here and even lower because I'm very greedy, and bam, you get a big rect here because you're just going to your liquidation target. And from here you do the final move next to the downside. That's pretty cool. So I love this. That's why this is how people should learn it, really. Okay, that's a perfect example. Shoulder, head, shoulder, bam, break to the upside here, not to the downside. This is how you have to think of the market. How can you rate as much as people as possible? And this is how it played. It plays out most of the time. So yeah, pretty cool. But anyway, bam, bam, bam. So just come on this. So yeah, I don't know what I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I can't remember anyway. And by the way, I completely forgot to say that I got this here, but I completely forgot to press the tweet. Anyway, not a problem. I'm gonna do this on the next one. Where is the live chat, by the way? Here. So Matteo, oh, by the way, here's a question before. How do you draw your wave to targets? So your wave to targets, a very good question, by the way. You have this on the website, by the way, for free normally. On the go in the exo charts, the Elliott Wave here. So not this one, the Elliott Wave free course, but you have the three first. By the way, you know, Elliott Wave. Sorry, yeah, by the way, it's here. Elliott Wave, you have so this for members. So if you want to learn Elliott Wave, you have some very strong base here. You start with the basic of Elliott Waves, how it works, really what you have to understand about Elliott Wave, then the Fibonacci relation, how to play the extension tool, the retracement tool, all of the stuff you have to know with the extension, what fibs you have to use, what person you have to use of the fibs, how to place on each waves, everything. So do you have the wave to in there, for example, and then you start learning with the correction wave, ABC 5 and ABC 6 are the most basic. I mean, most basic is the ABC exam, but I just wanted to make the ABC at the same place, so it's a lot easier to understand. But you have all of this for free here on the website. I cannot access because I'm VIP on the website, but anyway, but yeah, so how to place I mean, how to long this, you just have or short this, by the way, you have a wave to here, so 3, 4, 5. What was the question? Just gonna check this again to make sure. How do you draw your wave to targets? Okay, pretty cool. So you place your retracement tool from the top to the bottom, okay, right here. You of course reverse your tool, otherwise you place it from the bottom to the top, okay. The person are going in the same trend and the market is going, so I'm doing this. Now you have 70% chance to retrace between the 50 and the 6.86%. So this will be your buy zone because you have 73% chance. It's pretty huge, to be honest. Okay, so this is where you have more chance to go in a wave 2. If you take this wave 2, for example, bam, you have a wave 1, you have a wave 2. You place your retracement tool. bam, where we go between the 50, 61 is 86%, we have 78% chance to go there, and bam, we get a rise. Here, that one was a bit bigger. This is what happened when you do a bottom most of the time. You do some very, very big wave 2. Next, you do some very, very small wave 1, 2, by the way, before the bigger rise. I don't know if I have another example. Yeah, for example, that's more an ending, so it's not really valid. But again, we go between the 50 and 61 is 86% here. Where do we have some 5 ways otherwise? Here, but it's again before a drop, so it's possible to retrace less in this configuration. Oh, you can see now by the way 56.86%. So this is where we have already 73% chance to go in. That was a wave 1 2. Okay, so you went just into the 50%. That was another wave 1 2 here, by the way. Boom. Again, we have 73% chance to go between the 56.86%. This is where you have the more chance to go. Now, as always, if you want to play really with the stuff, what you're going to do here is just to look first for the 30-1-2, then the 56.86%, then the 76. Just read the order flow on this target, and you'll be good, clearly. Now, morning, by the way, mate, mercy. But you can just, for example, long every single FIPS. Okay, for example, that's a possibility here. Okay, so 38.2, 56.86%, 786. What you can do here if you're in a wave 1-2 is simply to look for the probabilities here and to open some bigger orders or to add some more quantity where you have more chance to go. For example, let's say you want to open a trade here and you want to get 100% of your trade filled with all of this. So for example, you're going to open maybe 10% here, 10% here, okay, only, and you're going to open the whole position that remain here because you have 73% chance to go in there. So this is how you can, for example, adapt for the wave 2. Otherwise, personally, what I'm doing personally, just I'm doing the smaller wave count. Okay, I'm going to do the smaller wave count. I'm going to pull the FIB from the bottom here to the top right here, and this is going to give me the extension of this wave target. And what I'm going to do here is just to plan my levels. Okay. And by the way, we're in the path control, so here we get an MC reaction, for example, with a good contact that can be a long trade. Where was this? It was here. For example, here, so I'm going to pull the FIB for the correction wave, and from here, it's going to give me the 618, 121 extension, 1823, 1618 maximum target, 20% validation of the wave. Okay, and so from here, the only thing I'm going to do is to find the confluence with the FIB levels I will find. For example, here 618, 121 extension, 1823, 1618. I'm just going to find the confluence here. For example, let's say the 618 have nothing, okay, but we still have to look for a swing fair pan into the 30-1-2 here. So I'm just going to trade direction here. If we have nothing here, we can look for the 56.86% with a 123 here and with a 1618. There, for example, we have a monthly level, we have a daily negative path control plus a weekly negative path control. So we have a lot of confluence there, for example. So here these are not very, very strong support. Here comes the strongest support, and most of the time you're going to come into the strong support. Okay, that's something to be aware of. This is how personally I'm trading it as a scalp, okay, or even as a swing trade, because I'm going to turn a scalp into a swing, such as what I have done, for example, here on the very, very, very low of the week here. That was a scalp trade, but now it's turning into a swing trade. This is the way I'm trading most of the time. Now the other way to trade is, as I said, you can create some limit orders. For example, 10% of your whole trade position, not your whole account. You have to risk maximum 2% of your whole account. That's very, very, very important to get this risk management. And by the way, there is a nice website for this. Just gonna go here very quickly. Bam. For example, here you have this website. What is, so to make it really, really quickly, okay, then to do some formulas, everything. So for example, what is 2% of, I don't know, maybe you have a $15,000 account. You calculate, and bam, you can risk maximum per trade $300. This is your maximum loss. So you just take this, you take your loss, you go on your broker, on your exchange, and you just find, you know, with the calculator, the quantity you have to use. Okay, with your entry stop loss, for example, here you will place your entry so all over here. Okay, you'll place your stop loss there. So first you will be filled here, then you will be filled here a big quantities, and you will be filled here. You have to do the average next price, you will find it. Okay. And so from here, that will result to $300 loss maximum. You have to risk maximum. You can risk also 1%, 0.5, 1.5%, but yeah, maximum 2% of your whole account. Okay, so it's very, very, very important to understand this to get this risk management to become profitable in trading. So yeah, next you will limit here with some bigger orders, and then you will limit here, and as always with the maximum quantity that is going to result to a maximum of loss of $300 with a stop loss placed below the low here. Why? Because that's a wave invalidation. The wave 2 cannot break the wave 1 route. So if we do, that's an invalidation of the pound, so the trade is not valid anymore. Okay, so this is where you play your stop loss on the invalidation of the trade, clearly, and also of the waves. And then, so once you have filled the BAM, you can look for the continuation here. So that's the way to trade it as a swing trader, personally, to be honest, and as a swing trade, as a scalp trader, or even to turn it next to a swing trade. This is where I'm personally doing most of the time. I'm personally placing I'm taking some market orders here, opening some market orders from the direction based off the order flow here. Okay, this is the way I'm doing personally, but that can be also another possibility if you want to trade it. Yeah, so bam. So yeah, hope that answered the question. Normally yes. Matthew observed double XY with Y wave reaching 20% rare stuff. Yes, yes. Yes, that's very rare. Yeah, that's very rare, to be honest, to get a double XY with a Y leg that reaches 20%. Normally, I mean, yeah, normally it's not valid anymore when we have this, to be honest with you. So that's why here, for example, I will be a bit careful on this long trade. Okay, that's a very good long trade, because there are many other reasons that like a good long trade we have to be aware of as a trader. But yeah, the thing is, for example, is double XY here already hit the 28%, so that's an invalidation, for example, already of that double XY. Now, these are the smaller wave we plan, if you remember good. I'm just gonna try to find a smaller wave here. Right there. Where was this? It was here, yeah. You know, this was a smaller wave we plan. Okay, so here, for example, so in the Y leg here, okay, WXY, X and Z. So in the orange Y leg here, WXY, X and Z. Before we do the X wave, we already plan to make the X wave correction to come down here. WXY here to look for the 305. As you can see here that's a schematic, but we have the 3 before on all the other price, 4 and 5, pretty cool. Sorry, and so then the bigger correction here in the X wave. So first the ABC zigzag, and then we have another rise, so that's a leading. So in that case, once you have a leading, you take an A, B, C zigzag, and so next we're looking for that Z wave to the downside. Okay, with the 21,800 here, with all the possible targets before. No reason to look on all of this, so no trade. And so from here, yeah, we got the Z wave to the downside here, so pretty cool, to be honest. Okay, so that's why I'm taking this mainly, because this was a wave we had planned first off, and most of the time when you do this, it's still the wave to be aware of. It's most of the time playing, but yeah, we do have some invalidation here, so that's why be aware of that. We have invalidation, for example, for the double XY here. We already hit the 20% here, and this is very rare to do. That's why the long here is a very good long here if we get something good on the order flow. But if we get nothing good on the order flow, I'm absolutely not going to long this, because I'm aware of the double XY invalidation, lower time frame invalidation. I'm aware also of the Z wave invalidation. We have also a Z wave that reached, by the way, here Z wave, the wave that reached already the 20%. So we have a couple of invalidation like this, so we can actually go more down and get a bigger continuation. But that's a valid long target where you have to look for a trade. Okay, that's something for sure. But yeah, it's very rare to get a double XY with an extension, to be honest, on the Y leg. And yeah, you have to be careful when you have this, because most of the time normally you do not do an extension in the Y leg. Just 2 seconds, please. Sorry. Low time frame, the crazy stuff, legend Matteo. Yeah, low time frame do some very crazy stuff, to be honest with you. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Low time frame do some crazy stuff. Do you have anything good here for a long trade? Not yet. Do I have any absorption still there on the low? No. Do I have any traffic shorts here? No. We have just some liquidations or nothing really opening here. Now we need to get some more data here to get one more count open to see if we can get a good reaction or not. I don't, man, this is so weird. Wait, let me just check out something, because look at this, we have all the levels, the exact same place. Alright, yeah, it's bugged, because I was like, yeah, this is really weird. We already got this yesterday. That will be a massive zone of support if that was, because we got like the previous day, previous week at the exact same place. Here we have this a bit below, so I don't know why it's doing this now, by the way. because against here normally the price day looks like this, the price day levels, the price week level, so that's pretty weird, to be honest. That's really what the fuck. I don't know what else they have done here. What the fuck? I don't know. So I'm gonna report this to the ExoCharts Discord server. There are a lot of bugs. That's pretty crazy. But anyway, bam, bam, bam. I don't know if the 10-second chart was good. Oh fuck, the 10-second chart was good, by the way. Yeah, we'll have sort from the lows. Yeah, the 10-second chart was good here, and that will be a swing for pound already, so the price low. So yeah, 10-second chart was good for a long trade. But personally, I would like to see some other time frames here to be good for a long trade here. But the 10-second chart here was okay, to be honest with you, and the next resistance come around there. So do we have any space to get the right of the move? Not really. Yeah, for a safe trade, if you want to save trades, as always, you just have to wait for these value high and the view up here to be reclaimed. And once you have a good breakout, okay, you can look for a possible long trade. Otherwise, you want to get acceptance above, flip to support, and from the flip to support, you want to get an MC long reaction. From here, if you have the MC long reaction, you're going to take a long trade. Yeah. But anyway, so that's really the plan today. Already almost 1 hour, so pretty cool. Gonna stop here to not make this too long. Next daily update will be on Thursday, so in 2 days. And yeah, by the way, this is the I'm just gonna remove that now. Discard, bam. Yeah, that's the weekly schedule now. We're going to get this every week. Okay, so VIP daily update, so daily exochart update right here, but we'll really go more in depth into the order flow here. We cover everything you have to know. So VIP daily update Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and otherwise today and Thursday we'll have the public daily update, so the same one, but just a bit less of the order flow, because this is the one I'm going to give the secrets, my secrets of the order flow, how I am reading the order flow and crushing this to everyone, and if everyone is following this, clearly it's not going to work at the end. So yeah, I cannot do this clearly, and yeah, this is just pure gold, so I have to keep this. But anyway, so yeah, VIP daily update on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and otherwise, so 3 daily updates, and otherwise, yeah, public update on Tuesday and Thursday. So next one, Thursday here, same than today, just gonna update everything, the lower time frame, everything clear, gonna give you some possible ideas on the trade, and if of course you have a very good trade setup, I'm gonna give you also the trade setup, of course, because yeah, we're just going to the daily update really, okay, just to update the chart. Yep, so we're good really for today. Don't forget also to go on Twitter to subscribe here to get informed about everything clear, okay, for example, yesterday's long trade, playing the daily update, by the way, here from the very low, that was pretty cool. Then we got a very good long setup right here to the right, this quick move to the upside, pretty cool. How you moved on, take rate 50%, so stop loss on 3, trade safe, pretty cool. So yeah, very nice, very nice. And then of course the top here was very bad for a short trade, so I personally not shorted that. I say to my team that I was not shorting this, or remaining short from higher, and so we got another right here to come back around the entry. So if you short it out, you will be stopped out with stop loss on entry. So in any case, not really, we don't really care. That's pretty cool, and that's something you have also in the course, in the ExoCharts course. If you reject with bad data, you know what to expect next. Really, that's pretty cool. But anyway, so yeah, don't forget also to smash the smash the like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. Very important if you enjoy this content. And if you just enjoy the channel, that's just a big reward of my work. So really, thank you so much if you do, because yeah, by the way, I see that people, there is more than 60% or 55%, something like this, that people that are watching me that are not subscribed to the channel. So really, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, smash the likes, everything if you enjoy the content. And yeah, it's a big reward for me. So thank you so much if you do it, and welcome to you, by the way, if you subscribe to you here in the community. And yeah, if you want to join, by the way, the Discord server, feel free to also. You have the Discord server just gonna check out the VIP channel right here. No good. Right there. In the link in the description, by the way, normally. And so yeah, feel free to go in and join this Discord server to share your TAs, to ask some questions, to just talk with everyone. I don't know why I have a new mention here, but it's above. Anyway, yeah, sometimes this code is a bit buggy too. But anyway, so anyway, yeah, that's all for me for today. So really hope you enjoyed. I don't know if I have some. Just gonna read the chat before to end this. Bam, bam, bam. Thanks, mate, for your time. Bye, 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 mate. Have a nice day. Thank Matteo. Have a good day. Have a good one too, Anna. Have a good one. Thanks. Perfect. If you enjoyed, this is perfect. Anyway, have a brilliant day. Thank you all for being sage. Thank you all for being here. And yeah, take care and see you all in the next one on Thursday on the way for VIPs. Of course, tomorrow for the next daily update. We're going to go and recover more the order flow. So anyway, have a brilliant day. Take care. Cheers.